G'day guys, what is going on? Welcome to a new video. I hope you're all doing well. Before I roll on the clips of painting the inside of the S14, I just wanted to quickly say sorry about the birds again. They're so bloody annoying. So with painting, if you're going to paint your car or inside the car, always prep well. Make sure you got everything that you need. Make sure you take a lot of time, because with painting you need a lot of patience. And I'm not really a patient person, especially with this virus thing going on. Like, I'm very agitated on this lockdown. My R33 is up and running. I just want to go for a bloody drive to clear my head, and now I feel trapped. I'm agitated, so I quickly did a quick job of painting inside the S14. And to be honest, for a quick job, it didn't even turn out that bad. So you guys are going to see me painting the inside of the S14. And at the end of the video, we're going to take the R33 for a quick drive, because I finally got a GoPro mic adapter where I can run a microphone from the GoPro, run it into my engine bay. I will let you know, turn down the volume when the R33 drives, because the T51R mod, holy crap, it's so loud. When it whistles, it just overpowers everything. You can't hear anything going on with my car when the T51R mod is doing its job. I'm just warning you guys, turn down the volume when you see the R33 boosting. I'm gonna have to trial and error where to put the microphone in the engine bay so it doesn't pick up so much of that whistling noise, so we can hear the screamer pipe plus the turbo flutter. And then I'm gonna run another microphone to the back of the exhaust so we pick up exhaust note and turbo flutter from the engine bay. So it should be sick videos coming up. So enjoy this video guys, and I'll roll on the clips of me painting the S14. Alright, so I'm currently taking out my bright bucket seat, because when I paint in it, I don't want these bloody birds, man, always doing my head in. So as I was saying, I'm going to paint everything white. First we're going to prime some stuff. I'm going to get the air sander and air sand the roof, air sand some spots, and where the spots where I can't use the air sander, I'll just sand by hand. So all back here and the roof, all along down the pillar, I'm just going to sand everything first. I'm going to mask tape some newspapers along the windows, cover the dash and the steering wheel, all this stuff here, move the battery out of the way. I might have to wrap the roll cage with newspaper. I really don't care if I get overspray on the roll cage, because I'm going to take this out in the future and get a half cage made, like a proper one. Hopefully it turns out better than what it is now, because I hate the way it looks in here. It's just bad vibes, this red color. I really don't like it. It makes me feel sick looking at it, to be honest. So yeah, fix up all this, sand it all back, and spray white, and hopefully it turns out sick. So let's carry on with the video. So I know it's not the best job. I only had one can of prime. I should have got two, but you know what? This is a track car. This isn't meant to look perfect. It's just to get passable, basically. So if I spray it all white, it will make it look nice. So what I've done is I've put all the newspapers on the windows now. The only things I hate about painting is like prepping and covering the windows with newspapers. It's so time consuming. It's already been like a couple of hours doing all this shit. So let's have a look at the back seat and the roof. So the roof is the main thing. Got the roof all primed up, and the back seats are looking pretty good for now. So I'll put you guys down. We'll spray this all white now. This is the paint I'm using. I'm gonna quickly spray everything, do a first coat with this paint, let it dry, come back for a second coat. I'm gonna chuck my music on with my headphones. Make sure to cover up good, because the spray is gonna go flying around as it already did with the primer. Put you guys down, and we'll spray this shit. Oh, what a tremendous piece of shit. I'm going to show you guys what's going on in here. I'm not happy with the paint that I used. So the paint that I showed you guys that I was using to paint this, that spray can was trash. I can't believe I used 2 cans of it. I don't know why I didn't stop after the first few tries. When you spray for a couple seconds along the lines, right, the pressure isn't consistent. It'll go in and out of pressure, it'll overspray, it'll flick paint around. It was just a tremendous piece of shit, let's put it that way. So I'm really not happy with how this paint turned out. It's very patchy between lines as well, so I've got new spray paint. Like, I'm not the best painter, nor am I really good at it, but I've painted the S14, I've painted valve covers, I've painted a lot of random things, and a lot of paint that I've used, it doesn't run, it sticks well. This paint didn't stick well to the metal at all. It was $17 a can, so I thought, oh, you know, it's an expensive can, it should be good. Man, I used $4 paint on the S14 and it turned out better than this shit. So now I've bought some new paint from Bunnings, so I'm hoping this paint works out a lot better as it was recommended by a friend. So I'm trusting their word that it's gonna look nice and hopefully it turns out sick. So I'm gonna put you guys down again, we'll start repainting. And I should mention, I've popped off some of the lines, some of the harnesses. I don't really care about getting some spray on it because, you know, it's a track car. Don't really give a crap about these wires. It's pretty much really nothing. So I don't care if I get spray on it. The roll cage, as I said, we're going to be taking out this roll cage in the future, getting a half cage made. So if I get white paint on the roll cage, I really don't care either. I'm just really annoyed how the paint turned out, but to be honest, it's just a lot better than it looked like with all the red crap inside. So now I'll show you guys what I've done. I'm not too proud of this work, but let's be honest, it's a lot better than what it was when it was all red. If you see paint along the roll cages, don't worry. As I said, I'm getting rid of this roll cage. Just see, like, look at this shit up here, just the way the paint turned out. I don't know why that happened. If you painters know why that happened, let me know, because I'm a shit painter. But it's so annoying because when I painted the car, I've painted other things in my life, just it never turned out like that. I don't know if it's the paint that I use or... But anyway, here it is. We'll do it before and after, so when I put my bucket seat back in, we'll do it before and after, but I'll show you guys around the car. So as you can see, there's all that. So hopefully the contrast is a lot better in here than it was with all the red. And with the floor, I'm going to be putting carpet in, so I'll put the floor carpet in, get a center console. So that's why I didn't bother painting the floor with the paint. I was going to do it black here, but might as well just cover it up with the floor carpet, and it should look sick once I put the bucket seat back in. But for what it is, I'm not showing the car off to anybody. It's not like I'm taking this to car meets and like, check out my paint job inside the car. It's just pretty much to cover up the red crap and give you guys better contrast, so when we film inside the car here, be better contrast to the camera when we're on track, and just a better peace of mind knowing that this is all white now. So it ain't too bad. Pretty crap job, but it is what it is. And when you're painting, always make sure that you wear shitty clothes. Never wear good clothes for working on cars. I tell myself that all the time, and I'm always wearing good clothes working my R33 and always getting dirty. But when it comes to painting, definitely wear some ragged clothing because you don't want all this paint getting on your... I'm just having another look around. It's all starting to look okay to me. So I'm going to give this job a 4 out of 10 because it's pretty trash. But from the distance, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because it looks pretty sick from the distance, as you can see from that angle there. Doesn't look too butcher, does it? Yeah, it's alright. So let's do a before and after. I'm going to chuck in my bucket seat and we'll do a before and after shot. Before I roll on a before and after shot, I just want to quickly say that the front of the car is going to be like Ryan Littrell's gold S14 when he had the gold front and the black. So we're going to spray the back of the S14 black gloss, and then the front's going to be like this nice, like dark kind of gold with sparkle glitter in the paint. So it's going to look sick. So the front of the car is going to be gold, part of the car is going to be gloss black. We're going to get new side skirts, we're going to get a new spoiler, a roof spoiler. I probably won't run a front bar, so we'll get new side skirts, spoilers, the roof and the boot. Once we chuck on the fresh paint with the new body kit, this car should look sick with new wheels as well. So I'm looking forward to getting this car looking pretty sick and get some camber arms, and then we're going to get an angle kit for the front of the wheels because we definitely need more lock in our steering for drifting. The reason why I painted it white is just to give off a nice contrast with the GoPro, so when I'm at the track days, the sunlight and that, it'll be a nice contrast to film in here rather than it being dark. But to be honest, like when you think about it, it's just the track car. When I look around it, you know, this car might end up being destroyed one day. So once tandems start happening, there's no doubt that we're going to be smashing panels and that. So a bit of sketchy paint inside the car ain't going to hurt me. New roll cage, it's going to look so much better in here already. And maybe we get some neon strips put in here too, so it makes it look more fun at nighttime. Can't complain. When it comes to painting, make sure to have a lot of patience. Make sure you got a lot of time, whereas right now I'm very agitated. As I said, I'm just very pissed off with the way that we have to live now with this bullshit virus, and I just want to enjoy my cars for once, but we're all going to suffer with that. So I might have to buy a sim racing console. And now with all this virus, it's just going to be so hard to make videos going out on the roads having fun now, since we've got this new stage 3 lockdown rules. So I might buy a Assetto Corsa really soon, get myself a steering wheel, pedal, clutch, handbrake set up as well for the TV, and that's not the end of the video right there either. So we're going to take out my R33 just for a quick little drive, because I've got a new microphone for the GoPro 7. Finally, a microphone adapter I bought connects to my GoPro, so now we can run a microphone to the engine bay. So we'll go for a little test drive and see how it sounds. If you guys like the way it sounds, let me know down in the comments. We're going to run a mic to my pod filter so we get a louder dose capturing on the microphone. So we'll go for a little test drive right now. Guys, I just got home testing out the microphone to the engine bay from the GoPro, because I got a new microphone adapter, as I just said. I really hope it picked up the noises. I'm hoping it turned out well, because if it did, I'm going to run one microphone to the pod filter, one to the exhaust, and when we go out to the hills and push it around, it should pick up all the sweet noises that I'm hearing. Because if anyone knows GoPro 7 Blacks, they're very good cameras, but their microphones are just very trash for picking up noises. I'm surprised how well it picks up the dose. It goes to show you how loud my dose is. So I'm hoping the microphone did a good job. So we're going to go into the computer, do some editing. I hope it turned out sick. And I'm looking at my nose. This is why I should wear a mask. I got white paint. I did not sniff any paint. When I was painting my car, at one point I couldn't be bothered chucking the mask on. So I started painting, and all the paint that I was breathing in, paint inside my nostrils now. So that's pretty shit. As you guys are watching this video, you guys know that I made a post. Leave a question down below, because the questions are going to be limited. Leave a question. I'll screenshot your questions and I'll answer them during a new video. So make sure to jump on the comment section quickly, and then we're going to wrap up this video now because it's the end. S14 is finally painted. We've tested out the GoPro microphone adapter to the engine bay, so we're going to see how it sounds. If all good, then good things to come with the microphones for the R33. So this is the end of the video, guys. I just want to say, if you're a new viewer, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, hit that like button. If you like any of the videos you see, make sure to share them, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Catch you guys later.